If you're here, it's probably because you're struggling with Norwegian. In this video, I'm gonna show you how did I manage to arrive to a conversational level and how did I learn Norwegian by myself. But first, let's start from the beginning. Hei alle sammen, jeg heter Stefano, jeg kommer fra Italia, og nå bor jeg i Norge. Jeg flyttet hit fordi jeg ønsket en ny start og nye utfordringer. Norge har alltid fascinert meg, naturen, kulturen og måten folk lever på. I begynnelsen var det ikke lett. Språket var vanskelig, og alt var nytt. Men jeg bestemte meg for å lære norsk på egen hånd, og steg for steg ble ting bedre. Nå begynner jeg en nytt liv her. From this video, I'm not gonna try to sell any courses or try to sell you any products, but since a lot of colleagues and friends ask me out, how did I learn so fast and how did I learn alone, I decided to do a video just for sharing also to other people that wants to learn Norwegian. And of course, it's not gonna be easy. It will take a lot of practice and commitment. But let's get to the point. The first thing that you have to know is and you have to have in mind is how kids manage to learn their first language. How did you learn your first language? And of course, for us was easy, just to repeat the words that we have been told, from parents or from teachers. And of course, even if we didn't have a good grammar or a good pronunciation, we just went straight and we tried to communicate with the words that we have been told. If you of course want to achieve at least the middle level, because of course you learn already the basic words, you want to expand your vocabulary, of course I recommend you also to use AI. At least that's what I did. And the one thing that I was doing was basically ask ChatGPT to build an Excel with 100 vocabularies and in which context I can use those vocabularies. And of course it was very useful because with some words you have the same meaning, but you can use those words in different contexts. So of course that was also very useful to have these details in the Excel. So of course I'm gonna show you also how I did it. Here is a practical example about how did I manage to remember these words. Hi, can you give me 10 phrases in Norwegian with the word badstue?
Helt klart. Her kommer 10 setninger på norsk med ordet badstue. Vi har en liten badstue hjemme som vi bruker ofte. En tur i badstuen hjelper meg å slappe av. Vi hadde en lang prat inne i badstuen i går. Noen badstuer har en fantastisk utsikt. Jeg liker å ta en kald dusj etter badstue. 6. I Finland er badstue en stor del av kulturen. 7. Vi må varme opp badstuen før vi kan bruke det. Det er...
Of course, you can do the same thing with verbs. For example, if you want to conjugate a verb for each tense. Hi, can you give me 5 phrases for each tense for the verb å få?
Assolutamente. Userò il verbo norvegese å få, che significa ricevere o ottenere, in vari tempi. Presente, jeg får en gave. Ricevo un regalo. Preterito, jeg fikk en melding i går og ricevuto un messaggio ieri. Futuro, jeg skal få en ny jobb. Otterrò.
In this case, of course, it's my AI is in Italian, but you can basically adjust in your language. But that was very useful, especially if I wanted to repeat after the AI. So it was a really good practice because I was listening to the AI voice. I was trying to repeat again, and ask also to the AI if my pronunciation was good, if the AI was able to understand what I was about to say. So yeah, for me that was a good method to get used to the language. And another thing that I did was stop speaking in English with people, with customers, with colleagues, even though I wasn't able to understand 100% of what they were saying. So I was focusing only with the main words, and of course I was trying to connect all these words and put a sense on it. That was a really good exercising, because imagine go to the gym and imagine of course to train and do exercises. Like at the beginning you will not be able to do the exercises, but then of course like with practice, like you're gonna get used to. Also, another method that I was using was try to translate a phrase before I was going somewhere. For example, if I was going to the pharmacy, or if I was going to the supermarket, I was trying to write it down, my phrase in my language, and then I was trying to read the Norwegian translation, and of course with the vocal assistant I was able to hear like the pronunciation. So I was trying also in the same time to practice again like what I was learning. That was a good way, because like when you say something and you connect that word in some context, for example when you go to the supermarket or when you meet a friend and something funny happens, you will connect that moment to that word. So it's gonna be also easy for you to remember that word. That was also a practice for me. If you like this kind of content, just let me know and give me feedbacks about it. What should I improve like in these videos, of course. And just whatever, feel free to reach me out and just give me your feedbacks and your thoughts about that.